This circuit missed a few years off the F1 calendar, and we missed Albert Park. So welcome back, and it's great to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Albon, Gasly, Bottas, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Joe, and Logan Sargent. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. I don't want to, but we should look at their recent performances, and I think poor is a universal word to describe them.
It certainly has been a disappointing time for this driver, and they need to remember that there are lots of young, talented drivers out there who are gunning for their seat. However, they are in the seat because the team trusts them, so they've got to remember that they've got to go back in the car, slow it down a little bit, and just bring back some consistent point finishes. It's not always about winning, it's about being consistent and reliable for your team.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.7 seconds. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind, 21.4 seconds. Okay, Charles. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice.